Hi, friends. So, welcome back and hope everything is going well with you. And before we start the video, I would like to request you that if you can subscribe to the channel. And today's topic I want to discuss about like why, like you must have heard about this everywhere that live in present moment. Present moment is everything. So, I want to talk about why present moment is everything and why one should be living in present moment. What are the benefits of living in a present moment? See, first of all, you wanna know that you must have experienced or know that everything is happening in here. If the earth is rotating, it's moment to moment. It's never rotating backwards. It's always in this moment. Even though it is rotating, but it's always moment to moment. The earth never goes think about past or never thinks about future. It's always just there. So things are just there in front of us happening here. So why are we, if you see this body is always present here. This body always is aligned with universe. This body is not in the past. This body is not in the future or not in the past. So this body is always aligned here. And if you see, there is no past or future. Past is just your memory, and future is just your imagination. So instead of calling them past or future, we should be calling them memory or imagination. But there is no future. In reality, there is no future, and in reality, there is no past. It is just the accumulation of your memories, your whole memory bank, and then accumulation of like from those memories, what from those experiences or what you see somewhere, maybe in the movies or so, whatever you start imagining. So that's the second part of your brain, sorry, your mind, which is imagination. So mind does two things. It makes memories, and because you're living, so there is something which you lived in the past or lived in the time some time ago. So that's obviously gets stored in your mind. So that's the memories of past, and that's the memories of imagination is just what you think should happen in future. So it's just an imagination, nothing more than that. So everything is happening here. Your body is here. Your body is never in the past or future. So, but the thing is, the mind works in such a tremendous, like in such a meticulous way. We have built it in such a way that even though the body is here, and mind is thinking something, we can still do so many tasks. Whatever task you're doing, in all the tasks what you do, all the actions what you take, they are always in present moment. No actions is taken in the past or future. So all the planning can be done, strategies can be made, but actions happens in present moment. So this is the life. It's always been lived in present moment. That's the reality. This is not where you live. You live here. So body is always here, but the mind is such a beautiful or a little magnificent creation that it can, even though it's thinking something about past or thinking something about future, but it can work in present moment. So there's a partial consciousness always there that you're not aware of it, but it's something is automatically your body is doing things because it is developed in such a beautiful way. That's the beauty of creation that we have, or power of creation we have, that we can live here, do things here, but still be wandering, still believing in without any awareness. So we can finish this whole life without a single point of awareness, like in complete unawareness, and can pass away from this life without living in present moment. So even that's a big blessing for sure. But see, understand that like if things are happening in present moment, then why we are living in past or future? Because awareness takes a lot of effort. For awareness to happen, you have to come out of your thoughts, because if the thought is going on in your mind, then either it will be a thought of past or either it will be a thought of future. But in present moment, thoughts never happen. So that's the thing. So because we are always thinking, always busy doing things, so we just see thoughts is been given to us as a is a method, like that's our artificial intelligence. That makes us unique. So thoughts, we have thoughts so that we can think things, make things, or make this life comfortable. But if you have to live, obviously, if the body is here and you're living here, then the best way is to you be present. What you've been doing, why you doing things out of unawareness, why you not, what you are doing, not doing with full awareness or being fully present. Because that's the right logic. If you're doing something, then you should know what you're doing. It's not like you're doing something but your mind is going here and there. So that's what it is all about. So one thing is focus. Focus is you bring yourself to what you're doing and you just stay there forever. But that focus is just for limited for one task. But how about we increase this focus for the entire work, like entire day, 24 hours? We just, whatever we're doing, we just be present in that moment, because life is happening here. And so what are the benefits of living in present moment? The first thing is, when you live in past and future, so you are not living in present moment, so you have divided things. So there is a division now. You think there is a past, there's a future, but in reality there is no division. In reality there is only one thing, which is present moment. So because of that, if you see, whatever things are happening just the way they are. Things are just happening. But because of we have divided things in past and future, and we are not aware of what we're doing, so the body receives feelings because based on those thoughts which we are making. So some thoughts brings good feelings, some thoughts bring bad feelings. So maybe pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling. So in reality, there is no good and bad, but because of these feelings on the body, which is coming out of unawareness, because we are living in past and future, so which has divided things, we are not one with the universe. The universe is always here in present moment. Because we are not one with the universe, so we have divided things in good and bad based on some unawareness, some feelings what we gathered out of those unawareness, and that feelings, they arise from some thoughts. Because we are not aware of those thoughts, they are just happening. It's like something, for example, like some certain kind of food, like if you are a vegan, you totally hate animal products. But if you are a non-vegan, like if you're non-vegetarian, you definitely eat animal products. But for one, it's just a food, but because of your preferences, or because of uh, your choices, like you're making things, dividing things into good and bad. So now when you see those things, you see people eating those things, that thing is bringing uncomfortable feeling for you, because the unawareness. And awareness is, it is just a food. If that person likes that food, then it is just a food for that person. But it should not bring bad feeling, or it should not make you uncomfortable, but it does, because we have divided things based on which we like or we do not like. But in reality, things are just happening. So you see, we divide things. If you're not living in present moment, we just completely divide things in good and bad. And those good and bad brings unawareness, and then it brings good and bad feeling on you. But in reality, there is no good and bad. The universe is just one, and it's always one, and everything is happening in this reality, in present moment where your body is. So there is no good and bad in reality, but now we have created based on our own unawareness, or because we don't know how to live in present moment. So if you start living in present moment, definitely there will be no good and bad. You will be just there. So you will see the things the way they are happening. It is what it is. So that's the beauty of present moment, that you are now not suffering anything which is good, or something, you're not attracted towards anything which is good, or suffering something which is bad. So there is no fear in present moment, there is no suffering in present moment, because the things are just happening and you are just present, seeing the way things are happening. Then you're connected to your real self. So what is your real self? The watcher inside you. If you see my present past video, in which I've discussed about who am I, so you see, you are a watcher. You're just watching things. You're not the doer. So The real you is the watcher. So you connect with the reality of you. The one which you have created is me, this me or ego which you created by your thoughts, or you think this is me, or this body is me, or this house is mine. So this ego which we created, it is never there in present moment. In present moment, you're always ego free, because there is no me in present moment, because there is no thoughts in present moment. You make me because of these thoughts which come in your mind. You can try making this me without thinking that this is my house. So clear out those thoughts, make them zero, and try to make that me, that say this is my house. No, there is no me in present moment. So your expectations, your problems straight away goes away, because things are just there in present moment, and you are connected to your real self, which is the watcher inside you, which sees things, which doesn't attach to things, or which doesn't make this fake me. Hope you're getting the point. Definitely, I would request you to watch the past video for more clarity. Then obviously, because we are always unaware, always busy with thoughts, thinking about some people or past, future, how they're affecting me. So the problem is, this universe is so beautiful. We can't see the beauty of things because we are just so much busy in uh, thoughts and imagination, or memories or imagination. But everything is happening here, and there's so much beauty all around us, but we don't see it. So because we are too busy in our unawareness, so present moment brings that awareness, and you can see the beauty what's happening around you. And then definitely all your expectations, they go away. And see, if you are living a content life, that whatever you have is the best, and definitely you should work towards making it better. But once you are content in what you have right now, definitely lot of your expectations goes down, and lot of suffering and pain goes down, which comes with those expectations, because not every expectation will be fulfilled, not everything will go as per what you want. 100% something will be your way, and something will be in a different way. So but when things doesn't go your way, you are in pain, you are in agony. So that goes away straight away when you're living in present moment. And definitely, so that's the thing, you live in present moment, you see the beauty, you are fully aware. And the best thing is, you should be, if you're doing something, even if you're just sitting and breathing, you should be aware of that, not what has never happened, imagination never happened, or past which has gone, it will not come back. You, what you're doing, thinking about, you just repeating it. So because we are just always thinking about past, so we are just bringing it back again. So we're not never letting this body have some new experiences, because we are just repeating the same stuff, because we know the past. So we just keep on thinking about it. So that keeps on coming back, because what you think, it comes to you. So you just keep on and you do the same thing. But the future is unknown and it's blank. But you don't keep it blank, because you just keep on doing what happened in the past. So just past keeps on repeating itself. So the beauty of present future never comes to you, because you never let it happen. So we need to live in present moment. Even if you just forget everything, the most important part is, whatever you're doing, wherever your body is, you should be present there. That's the most important part. So that's why you should be living in present, because everything is happening here. So why we are there? Just live in this moment. Now let's talk about what are the ways. What are the ways by which you can get in the present moment? Definitely, there is no other way but meditation. Meditation is the way. It's a tool, like a screwdriver to tighten the screws, or anything like car to as a mode of transportation, car. So meditation is the ultimate tool for coming in present moment, because once you see your thoughts, then you understand that you are not your thoughts, you are the one who's making those thoughts. Once you see this body, once you see the present moment, how will you see it? When you shut your eyes, calm down, and you see the thoughts coming. So when you sit for meditation quiet, you will see a lot of thoughts are coming from some past moment, and then you see them as their reality. You see, oh, this is the memory came from that day. then you see you are thinking about something in future. So that's, you see, this is the imagination I'm doing about something future. So now what you're seeing, now you're seeing the reality of your thoughts. You're making them, and obviously you are just, they're coming from nowhere, and they're going out from going out to nowhere, because you don't know what future is. Past is gone, but then you start seeing the reality of your thoughts, and then you start seeing how these thoughts, they bring feelings on you. So now you see a disconnect. You see a disconnect from your thoughts, and you see a disconnect what they're doing to you, how they bring feelings on your body. So now once you see the disconnect, that's the understanding what we need. The meditation brings that understanding. So once you see the disconnect, then you will stop rolling in your thoughts, because now, right now, you don't see the difference between you and your thoughts. But once you see that difference between you and your thoughts, like you're the one making them, that is coming from past, something you did in the past, or you're thinking about it, or you're thinking about something in future. So if you are your thoughts, you cannot see them, you are thoughts then. But once you start seeing them, then there's a distance between you and your thoughts, and then you start coming in present moment. So do meditation, do meditate. Sit down for, initially it'll be a problem, you will not be able to sit down for uh, like some time, but slowly the time period will go longer. Once you start seeing your thoughts, you will bring a distance from them, the mind will start going quieter, and that's how you come aware, or you become one with the present moment, or one with the universe. You should be living in this present moment, because that's where everything is happening, not in future or not in past. Future never came, past is gone. You can't do anything about either or, and it's actually memory and imagination, nothing more than that. So sit for meditation, see, bring some gap between your thoughts, and become a watcher, and hopefully see the beauty around you, and definitely let this blank future decide something best for you. But if you just keep on calling from things from past, and if you're thinking the same way your whole life, nothing new will happen. Hope we got the point, hope we got the understanding, and why it is so important and so beautiful to live in this moment. So this was our today's video, and I'll see you soon for our next topic. Thank you so much.